Good morning, welcome back to Live Shopping here at Highlight Crafts. My name's Mel, I'm going to be your host for this hour. We've got a lovely Corinne who's going to be demonstrating for you, bringing you a really not old-fashioned, long-standing is the best way of putting it, craft, which is quilling. And can I just show you this right at the beginning? I will show it again throughout the day, but look at these. Now our Geraldine Dent, one of our lovely friends at home, this is her first project in quilling. How wonderful is that? And then she's also done the fish down here. Geraldine, these are awesome.
They're brilliant, aren't they?
Absolutely fabulous.
So beautiful. And I think it shows you that I feel it's a mindful craft.
Oh, absolutely.
You can sit and chill and look at the results that you can create.
Especially with this set that we've got for you today, because it's electric. Literally.
Literally.
Right, so we've got a lovely Amber. No, we haven't. We've got Sam. Sorry. Sam! You've escaped for an hour, haven't you? Yeah. From the chaos of the warehouse. Right, let me tell you a little bit about live shopping, because you want to be able to find us and you want to know how to shop, because we get new people all the time, and I don't like the idea of somebody joining and not knowing what they're doing, because that makes me feel a bit like twitchy. So you can watch us on various different platforms. You can watch us on our website, highlightcrafts.com, and you can also shop on there. You can shop and watch on Facebook and Instagram, and you can watch us on YouTube. So if you like to put us on a bigger screen on your TV, you can do that on YouTube, which is fabulous. Now, to shop on either of our social platforms, each product that we bring you will have a code. So if you look on your screen right now, you'll see a picture of the product, and then underneath that, that's your shop code. So shop light is what you would type into the comments underneath the video, and that will automatically put that product into a basket for you. It's really clever. So you don't need to miss any of the demonstrations, which is super important, isn't it? Right? Then you'll get a direct message, and when you open that message you'll find a link. Follow that link, that will take you to our website where you can log into your Highlight Crafts account so that you get your club member benefits, and then check out your baskets. If you don't log in, you won't get those discounts and points, etc. Okay, so that's really important that you do that, please. If you would prefer to shop directly on the website, you don't need shop codes for that. You can literally select the products that you want to purchase from the list that will appear down the right hand side of your screen. Select the ones that you want. They'll go into a little red shopping bag at the top of your screen, and when you're ready to log in and check out, click on that bag and that will take you through that process. Now, we do have a club here at Highlight Crafts, which is what I'm talking about when I say you need to log into your account to get your club member benefits. All you need to do to shop with us is open an account, which is free. To be fair, you would expect it to be free. And then every time you log in, you will get extra discount, loyalty points, and on a basket spend over £35 after your discounts, we're going to pay you postage. So you can take that £2.95 and spend it on something else crafty, which is fabulous, isn't it? You can also shop ahead. So if you're going out for the day, you're going to work, I know how rude, having to work for a living, right? Going to work, housework. You can shop ahead from midnight. So we used to have we still have a whole group of people who sit there in their pajamas at night waiting for midnight, and then they shop ahead and get in there first. And all you need to do for that is go onto the homepage of our website. There's a banner that says shop today's deals. Click on that and every deal in every show will open up for you. Just a little note on that, if we do 2 of the same show in one day, it will only be in the first hour that you will see the products. So I don't think we've missed anything, it's just that you've already seen it. Right, let's say good morning to a few of you, shall we? We've got Ria with us, Fran's with us, looking forward to seeing old craft revisited. I know, Fran, how exciting is this? We've got Christine, we've got Lexi with us, Karen, Maureen's still here. And this is not a craft I had thought to try, but I could change my mind. Wait till you see the little gadget. Lorraine's with us as well. We've got Chris. Pauline says, morning all, been wanting to try quilling for years and had a board and paper strips for longer than I care to remember. And now that my joints are getting difficult, this tool might be just what I need. I think it might be. Ray on Monday, or something on Monday to confirm if my current thumb pain is arthritis. I know I'm starting to get, I got lumps here.
Not
Not
good.
nice, is it? No, not nice. Never mind. It's better than the alternative, isn't it? Tracy is with us. And Pauline says housework is a dirty word. Literally, right? Right, Corinne, what have we got, please?
Right, so quilling.
Yes.
Some people call it paper filigree, and you can understand because it's all about manipulating and twisting all of your papers. Now, a lot of people will have seen the needle type tool, where it's the same as this, whereas you've got a piece of metal that's very slightly split at the top. I think you can just see that split at the top.
Really still, Corinne? Yeah, you got it there with you now.
Yeah, you
Perfect.
can see. Perfect. So that is on a manual one, but this one, all we do is we put the papers in.
That one's not got batteries in. You need yours. That's what I said to you. How many batteries?
So sorry, I didn't realise. You wanted this one, and it spins.
Oh, look at that!
It spins, and that's going to do all of the hard work for you. When we get to the desk, I'm going to show you how to do it.
Brilliant.
You're going to be making shapes like this. Now, Stephanie said to me, she said, we're going to be doing more paper quilling shows. So she wants me to start to build it up. So we're going to take it slowly. We're not going to run before we can walk. We're going to take it nice and slow. But these are just some of the basic shapes that you might be wanting to do. Most of them start with a circle. You've got a teardrop, Marquis eye, which is like you can see why. You've got your heart, you've got your triangle, you've got your square, half moon, and I had to put this on here because as I was playing around, I got 2 teardrops and put them together and I got a larger heart. Isn't that beautiful?
Yep.
Obviously, get more of those and I've got a flower. You can see how it builds up. It's a really, we've used it before, it's mindful. It's one of those where you just sit and play. You could make lots and lots of circles, put them all in a box. I've got a box there with lots of circles in, and then you can shape them to the shape you want. Do you want teardrops? Do you want the eyes? Do you want the hearts? You can work out afterwards what you want. It's very transportable, so you can do it on the go. You just need your tool and your strips. It's, I know that makes a little bit of noise, but it's not going to, you could easily be doing this in front of the TV. It's not going to disturb anybody. So
Right.
yes.
Now, here at Highlight Crafts, we understand when you start a new craft, sometimes it can be a little bit daunting. Sam, the TV's frozen, darling. It's all right, we're unfrozen. Go like that. So what we've done is we're bringing you the electric quilling tool, the deluxe paper crimper, and if you buy, is it anything on this show?
Oh, it's going to be on this show, yeah.
You will get this template for all your sizes free, all right? Now, you also go onto highlightcrafts.com, go on to type in quilling, search quilling, and click on the product, and you'll get that download, which tells you the diameter of all your circles. But you will also get this download for free. All right, so it's not something that you add into your basket. You go to highlightcrafts.com, find the product on the website, and you can then download this. This reminds me of some stamps that Woodway used to do. Jane Gill always used to do them, and she used the card candy from Craftwork cards in all the circles, but now you can quill it. I love this because as somebody that doesn't have colours and pictures in their head, if I was doing quilling, I want a diagram as a beginner, which I would be, to start to know exactly where I want to put each one. So you get this with the sizes, right? So you download both of these from the website. Any product in this show, and this will automatically be added to your basket, but you can then see what size of circles you need for your bouquets. How fabulous is that? Because when you've done that, you could take one of our Luxe decals as the vase, put the vase on top, so it looks like the stems are going in, but you've got that quilling coming out, which I think will be absolutely fabulous. So 10% of the tool is 20% of the tool is already allocated and in people's baskets. So you're loving this. I am delighted that we're bringing quilling back because there are some paper sculpture artists out there that are absolutely incredible. And what we do on Highlight Crafts is we take you on a journey. All right, so we start at the beginning and we take you on a journey. We never assume anybody is advanced, etc., etc. This is going to be absolutely fabulous for you. So shop tool, let's just talk about these tools, Corinne, please.
Right. So we can look at the crimper. So basically the crimper, you put your papers in. Oh, thank you. There we go. So you can see in here, you've got your crimper. You've got these are different, they're going to give you different crimps. You can see that's finer, that's a bit coarser. So you put your papers in, and I'll show you some that I've done. And it basically, all it does is it crimps the paper, then you shape it, whether it's for straight ones or for shapes, like your circles. It's just going to give you an extra texture.
Absolutely.
And then obviously we've got the needle, but it's an electronic one. So it's just going to help you if you do struggle, you're not winding up. I'll show you, it's so quick. Right. I was doing it in the office yesterday, and the girls kept coming and they were like, wow. So it is a fantastic tool.
Right, lovely. Now, what you get with us here at Highlight Crafts is, first of all, you get a quality product. Secondly, you get the education that backs that product up. And thirdly, if you ever have any issues, our customer service is absolutely phenomenal. So we may not be, the cheapest on the market, but you get all of that extra with us here at Highlight Crafts. And if Stephanie's prepared to build a brand, which she is, and Quilling is going to be one of those brands, you're in the right place at the right time. So if you want your tools, shop bundle, $25.99. Remember, you're going to get your club discount off that. You're going to get your loyalty points back. Add some of your papers in and get your basket spend to over £35 after your discount. We'll pay your postage, and then you've got all that education and that backup from us as well. Right, talking about paper, so let me just recap for you exactly what we've just said. So if you buy this from us, you're going to get that free. Now that will be another purchase. You also go onto the product on our website, search Quilling on our website, and not only will you get this as a download, but you'll also get these as a download as well. So you're going to get these that you can start to play around with. Love this. Yeah, you could have designed it yourself, but you know what? How long would that have taken you? Right? So we're including that in our deal as well. So those two, that, downloads, all included in your price before your discount and your points. Right, let's talk quilling papers, shall we, Corinne?
These absolutely gorgeous.
Lovely.
We've got two bundles, two separate bundles, lights and darks. You choose what you want. You might want both, you might want one. It's entirely up to you.
So you've got your dark teal into your light teal. Then you've got a lovely variety of greens, because you're going to want different greens. So a cool green for your cool pinks, or a warm green. So look, if you put your oranges with your warm colours,
that look lovely.
And then you put your paler colours, look at that. How beautiful is that?
That's a beautiful
So you're getting warm yellow and blue-based greens in there. You're also going to get your peaches, which is lovely. So you've got your peaches and your oranges. Then you go into a lovely soft pastel peach. Then you go into a warm pink, which is lovely. Then you go into your lilacs in here as well, so you can mix and match. So see how all these colours are starting to work beautifully together. You've then got your pale yellow. You've got a proper sunflower pop of lovely zesty yellow, but it's not neon. It's a really pretty colour. You've then got almost like a straw colour, which will complement that beautifully. And then you need neutrals. Neutrals are a really interesting concept. And when I was scrapbooking, I learnt a lot about neutrals. Neutrals, whether you know it or not, this is a fact. As a human being, a neutral will give you the human eye a place to rest. So if you've got colour on colour on colour on colour on colour, it can't take it all in. Put a neutral in between it, breaks it up, gives the human eye a place to just go like that. And then you've got your neutrals in there as well. Now then, do we know how many papers are in each one, Corinne?
No, it didn't say. Not sure.
Oh, it looks like you're getting quite a lot in there as well. Yep. So, not without opening one. Have you got one open?
Mine's slightly different.
I'm going to say that's right. Let's open a packet.
Okay, I've got one here.
And then we can tell you. You want it quite thin. You want it lightweight, because you need to be able to manipulate that. And you also need it to be able to hold its shape. Because otherwise, when you've curled it, when you let it go, it just springs open. Let me have a feel. I'm going to say that is probably a 100 or 120 GSM.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
I'm
is.
going to say about 100 GSM, so it's nice and fine. Actually has a lovely texture to it. I don't think you'll be able to see this on camera, but we'll try for you. It's got almost like a little texture to it as well. It's a very pretty paper. I like this, and it's solid core. I wonder if we can buy this in sheets. Might need this in my life. There we go, perfect. Great shot, Laura. Well done, look at you. Put your right hand on your left shoulder and give yourself a tap on the back, like that. Pat on the back. Right, if you want Shop Light, $24.99, we'll get you that one. And then we've also got the dark, so you pop that back in there while I go through these. Right, let's have a look at these again. So we'll start with our green. So you've got that lovely rich olive green, and then more of an emerald, a deeper, darker green, like a fur green. And then you've got your emerald green in there. You've then got your different blues in here as well. I love that. That's like a really dark navy. That's beautiful. Oh, I might have to do this. I might have to treat myself again. Then you've got your royal blue in there. You've got a deep teal. You've got a lighter or a brighter teal. You've got a gorgeous purple. That's lovely.
It's almost an aubergine,
That
isn't it?
is very royal. You know, the royal purple of the crowns. That's that colour. Stunning. Then you've also got a lovely pink in there as well. We go then into your oranges. You've got an orange-based red and a blue-based red. So you can see the difference between the two there. That's got a lot blue base. And then you also go into your neutrals. So your greys, darker grey, your brown, which is a lovely camel colour. And then you've also got your black in there as well. Shop Dark, $24.99. We'll get you those as well. Right, Corinne, do you want to go and get ready for demo?
I certainly shall.
And I will finish off this counter.
Thank
and then
you.
we'll
Sorry
come
to cross
straight
over
to
you.
Right, half the stock of the tools is allocated. 30% of the lights in the papers are in people's baskets, and 20% of the darks. I don't know which I'd choose. I think I'd have to have both, because you know what I'm like. Because look, so if we take that green, that yellowy green, works perfectly alongside that one. So that one you've got a real deep, beautiful, almost like an olive green. And then you've got that brighter pop. Those two together would work beautifully. You've then got your deep dark green, which would work with that again. You've then got more of a paler green, a blue-based green. Look, well, that one would work perfectly with that one. So you can mix and match together. You've got your paler peaches, which would work with your oranges. You've got your soft pink that would work with your bright pink. You've got your yellows in this one as well, which are great for the centres of your flowers. And then you've got your neutrals that will work in conjunction with the neutrals in your darks as well. So you choose whichever one you want, or maybe you're going to really treat yourself and get both. It is a very mindful thing. What I love about quilling is it's one of those crafts where you do have to concentrate, although I have to say the electric tool, game changer, right? Because we're all getting a little bit older, aren't we? And our hands are starting to get a little bit creaky. I know I've started to notice it now. Don't like it, but you know what? It is what it is. But yeah, just this is going to make it much, much easier. And it's one of those that you can do on a lap tray at night. So if you like to sit with the family while you're watching a movie or a series or whatever you're doing and create all your different shapes, and then build them up. And I love the fact that we've done those templates for you. So your printable templates, you download them just like you would download a reflection. So go to the product, just search Quilling on highlightcrafts.com, go to the product, click on it, your downloads will be there. For your sizing guide, you're going to get this free anyway, so your sizing guide, and also for your designs, your bouquets that gets you a head start, which I like that, because you've got something to work to. The other thing I like about quilling is it can be this big or it can be that big, right? So you choose and you can put your style into it as well. Right, let me talk to you about some cardstock here. We've got this back in stock. We haven't had this in forever. This is a cracking cardstock. I'm going to say it's probably let me think. Yeah, I'm going to say it's probably about a 140 GSM. It's solid core, so it's perfect on your scan and cut. And you're going to get 100 sheets across those 5 colours. So your teal, your red, your green, your orange and your yellow. Shop paper £9.99 is going to get you 100 sheets, and you'll still get your discount, you'll still get your loyalty points, and get that basket spend. That might be the thing that gets you basket spend over £35. 60% of lights now have allocated, and 20% of darks. So get those into your basket, please. Now then, we have this. Now, I've never seen a washable PVA adhesive before, but how cool is that? Now, it's quite, it's not runny. I expected it to be really thin, but it's not. Look, if I just bring this up to here, look. No, you can see it there. Can you see how it holds its form? Watch. Watch when I pull it, look. You see? So it's not super runny. Oh, I could do that all day. Look at that. I need to do that again. Watch this. Sam, look at this. Watch. Ready? Watch it. It'll get part way down, and then it pulls itself back. Look at that. Oh, I'm upset. That's just a fun thing, isn't it? Look at it. How it's going back. So if you've got things that you want to seal, but then you want to wipe them with a damp cloth, something like that, this is fabulous. You can use it as a regular PVA. So if you've got a bottle of glue and you want to decant into that, you can, because you're getting a litre of this. Now, Consortium bring us the glue sticks that we had on the other day. In fact, we've got a glue show at 1 o'clock today. I know, I'm excited about that. Loads of glue. Because can you imagine now being a brand new crafter and going on a craft website and searching glue? There'd be hundreds of them, wouldn't there? You wouldn't know where to start. So we're going to do that at 1 o'clock. But this is a cracking deal. Shop glue, £8.99 will get you that one. We then have some lovely little cards. Now these are my favourites. I love these. If you remember Centura Pearl, this is like the Centura Pearl card with that gold finish. These are 4x4. So if you want to start small with your quilling, these are fabulous. I'm actually going to open this so you can see that gold shimmer, because these are absolutely lovely. And this year we want to start a trend of sending cards to people just because. Not for a birthday or an anniversary or, you know, whatever it is, Valentine's Day, just because. You can just see that gold hue there going through this. This is a beautiful quality cardstock. Shop Pearl, £5.99 will get you 50 white cards and envelopes. Now the GSM on the cards is 300. The GSM on the envelopes is 100. I have to say, if you put it that way around, you don't really see that score line. So you could just die cut this or use it on your scan and cut if that's what you wanted to do. Also takes ink really nicely, this. So Shop Pearl will get you that for £5.99. That's a cracking deal. Also think about gift vouchers, you know, your gift tags. Maybe that's going to be a tag on your present. Brilliant quality as well. Shop Pearl, £5.99. Now we have some craft for you, and I love this pack because you get craft envelopes with it as well, right? So we've got your cards in your C6. You're going to get 25 of those, 2H GSM and 100 GSM for your envelopes as well. So Shop Craft with a K, £5.99. That's bonkers. If you make to sell or you make for charity, you want the base of your card to be the best quality it can be, but at a great price, right? So this is perfect for you. Shop Craft, £5.99. Now we also have our trimmer on. I'm going to get Corinne to do you a full talk around of this when we go to a demo. But it's a guillotine, a scoreboard. It's got a box and envelope maker in it. It's got a scoreboard on the other side. It's a brilliant product. And if you haven't got one yet, you're saving £20 today. Then you'll get your discount and your points back, which is crazy. We also have this little frame on, which would be lovely to frame one of your bouquets when you've done them. Shop Frame. We'll get you that for £6.99. Now I'm going to be really naughty. Can you just pass me that download, Corinne? This one.
Oh, sorry.
I think, well, I'm going to try it. I think if you scanned that in, it would then redraw it for you on the product that you want it on. Okay, so think about that as well, because you could do it all in neutrals and then colour the back of it on acetate and have a colour behind the coloured paper, which would look really cool. Right, Shop Frame, £6.99. Right, Corinne, start beginning.
Right.
Where do we start, please?
Start at the beginning. That's, as I say, a very good place to start, isn't it? Right, so you need the basics. You need your paper. You need your quilling tool. So a lot of people will recognise this as a quilling needle. We've not got these ones on today because we're bringing you this one, which is just elevates it to another level. It takes 2 AAA batteries. You just twist the top and then it pops open and you put your batteries in there. You're also going to need some glue. There's glue on the show. I've just got a tube of glue. I think the other thing you probably want to get is your glue applicators, because the amount of glue you want to use, it's like when I make my flowers, you want to use the minimum glue possible. So get your glue applicators. You're also going to get your crimper, as we said, because it comes as a duo. You're also, if you buy those today, you're going to get your stencil free, you know, to your sizing guide, so make sure you download the download, because I just put mine on there. You can put a piece of tape on if you want, or however, but it's really useful, because what I was doing was I was lifting this up and I was taking it to here and I was going, oh, actually that's the one I need to use, so that's 9mm. So you can take it to your template, because if you remember, you think about it, you're looking at what you're going to squash it, you're going to shape it, manipulate it. So your chances are you're not going to get one that fits perfectly. For the centres, I was doing that, and then I was just taking it over here. So I wanted either a 6 or a 7mm for my centres. So it's really, really useful to have them being able to do them like that.
Does that depend on how much paper you use as well then?
Yes, yes. So you can.
The smaller the circle, the less paper.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it depends what shape you're going to do, because you can, I've got some here that I've been doing. So some of these were little shapes here. I'm trying to show you there. And then those, and then those. So just some very basic shapes. I'm going to go over these in just 1 minute. I thought I got a poker tool out, which I haven't. It is here. So all you're going to be doing is you're going to be shaping them. So you start with your circle. We'll do that in a minute. So this is that's with half strip. Now that is with about 1/3 of a strip, because I've just want it as a centre, so I pulled it really tight. Okay. Again, you know, you can just vary them completely. So let's just move those out of the way. We're not going to be able to complete that whole picture today. We're just going to take it really slowly, and we're going to come back and we're going to do lots more shows.
Right, I need to see how this tool works, Corinne.
It's amazing. I'm just going to.
It's flying out. We're on stock now, Sam. 60%.
Okay. All I've done
to see it in action,
is
please.
cut my strip in half. So then I've got it split. I find with some of these, the gap is really small. This is a nice size gap. It goes in really easily. I struggle to thread needles. This, I mean, it's not a needle, but you know, there's no problem. Press it down so it goes onto the base, and then I just put my finger over the top. So you want, you know, quite close to the end, and then all you're going to do is you can start. You've almost finished it before you started it.
Flipping heck.
Right, do it again.
Yeah, tear that off and do it again.
I tell you finished it before you started it.
Right, do another.
Put that one on there, and then I'll do it. I'll just go straight and do it. Done.
You don't even see the paper. Do that again. I'm going up close to the TV.
Right. I'm going to have lots started. So.
Well, you will, because you were me, so I'll make you'll do stuff. Look at that.
Right.
Let's have a
Put
look.
that in.
Ready?
Ready?
Go on. You don't even see the paper move.
No. It's done. It's good, isn't it?
That's bonkers.
Yeah. So then I take it off. I give it a little bit of a roll.
Wow.
Just to get that memory. All you're trying to do at this point is get the memory.
Wow, wow, wow. Right,
yeah.
now you've seen it working.
Okay.
You're all jumping on it now. So just do one more, Karen, please. Do
can
one
I
more.
just, can I?
No,
can
I need you to do another one.
All right, okay, I'm going to put that in there. Yeah, I hadn't got a strip.
I've never seen an electric quilling machine before, ever.
Okay, so.
That's ridiculous. What's really, I've got right up to the TV screen.
Okay.
My mum would be saying, guys, come away from that screen, you'll get
show them
square
what she's
eyes.
doing. Look at that. Look.
That's ridiculous.
Right, okay. Okay, so put it in, and then I just go, done.
That's bonkers.
I'm just going to show you something, and I'm going to put that to one side. Let me just show you the difference.
That's crazy.
So this is a manual tool. I've got to get it.
Fran says, that's brilliant. A game changer to go. I know Fran.
Right, I've finally got
flipping
that
heck, I
in.
need one of these in my life.
Then I turn. Okay, I'm turning.
Oh, yeah, I'm bored now.
Exactly. This is exactly the same size strip, Mel, as what I've just quilled with.
Right, Carol Crocker, please can you message help at Highlight Crafts for me, darling, please. We can't do anything in here, I don't think, but if you message help at Highlight Crafts or ring the office, somebody will be able to help you. If you can't find the product in a basket, it's not adding for some reason. That's ridiculously
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, you see, now I want to quill.
You can't, you've got enough crafts.
No, I know, but that's quick.
I know.
Right,
So
let's keep going.
So then I put it into my sizing guide, and then I'm just giving it an opportunity to open back up. To rest and to open back up.
Right.
And then, so this one was a bit smaller. If it jumps out, you just need to pull it back.
Right, so you quill it, put it in the circle, let it rest, and then how do I glue it?
Right, so I find it easier with tweezers.
Yep.
I pick it up as close to that as I can.
Oh, I need to get you some reverse tweezers.
I've got some.
Get reverse tweezers for this, because right now Corinne is grabbing that and her hands in a position where she's got to keep that tight.
Yeah.
Your reverse tweezers, you will be able to, you're not holding them then.
No.
Get some reverse tweezers. There's no point us selling them because we couldn't match the price. Because we'd have to order 5,000 of a unit, which is just not worth it for us. But get your reverse tweezers. That is fabulous.
There we go. I'm going to take this one if I just want it a little bit. There we go. So yeah, you can. I've got some reverse tweezers here. So they're just not as. I probably could do with taking some of the glue off the end. So you hold it like that. This is what Mel said. You can just let go then, can't you? I'm not holding that as such. I'm going to put that in here. Don't worry at this point if this isn't perfect, because we can tidy that up afterwards. At this point, we're just concentrating on the size.
Right.
Did you see how small amount of glue?
Yeah, tiny.
Tiny, and that's why
Now,
your glue applicators.
Bookbinding glue from Pinflow will be good for that. Oh, it's gone. Has the bundle gone? Yes. Flipping heck. Right, if you've got it in your baskets, you need to be checking them out. Oh, good grief. Can we ask a question? Can we put it in the group chat, please? Yeah. Thank you. See if we can get any more. That's fabulous. Right, Corinne. Okay. So once I've done that,
then I can be using them. If I want to use them as circles, I can use them like that. Remember, it's up to you. If you don't release it and let it rest, you're going to end up with that. And that's valid. You might want that.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a valid one. So we could be using them as circles. Let's remember, with the teardrop is really easy. So all you do, now my top tip is, look at where you put your join and make that your pinch point. Because if you don't, you're going to see your join. So you can then just take some across. And then it's up to you how many of those papers you shape. You can see on there. And look at that. That's my first one. And look at this. Can you see how gorgeous that is in there?
Now, this is really interesting because I am a person, I've done a lot of alcohol marker colouring in my time as to teach it. And there are different people did it in different ways. Some people left white space and I liked it completely full and then adding highlights in. If you get the download with the flowers and your quill is quite open, you can always colour with a pen into the circle or the shape that you're putting it into and then put your quill on top, which would look fabulous.
It would.
Because sometimes I've looked at quilling and they're quite open and I'm like, not sure about that. But you could colour them, couldn't you?
No problem. Yeah, I could take this. So
if you put red down first with a pen
there,
and then that over the top, that's going to look fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's another alternative as well.
So I've just done the teardrop again, and then, so I can then just add in a few more little bits. There we go. And then all I do is then take it to the other end, and that is going to give me my eye. It's simple as that. There is nothing. I would probably do that one a little bit bigger, but you can see these are really hard to see on the camera, aren't they?
No,
but you can
Laurel getting really close. Just keep it very still, Corinne, and then she can get right in over the top.
There you go.
There you go.
Perfect.
Lovely.
Perfect. So we've got those. So
right, what would you do to stick them on? to the project, please.
I've got some here that I've made the right size. Let me just show you with these. Let me just grab a couple of those. There we go. I've got some here. Right. I've got them on there, and I want a couple of centres and like that. I can start putting these on here. Okay. So what I would do is I would get my glue like that. I would then spread it out a little bit.
So this is what you're going to do at home.
And I'd get my tweezers again and I'd pick it up. So I suppose I open too much. And then I would just dab it into that loose glue.
Okay.
So can you see we've got a little bit of glue on the back there. I'm grabbing that bit far. There we go. Just dab it. So I've just got glue, and then I would take it up to where I want to go, and then I'd give it a quick press. Actually, I need to put my I would always put my centres in first, actually. So I'm going to put a centre. I'm going to put a pink centre in this one. Just pick it up. Oh, that's a bit small, that one. I did some bigger ones. Let me tip those out so I can see. Let me see. I've got that one there might work, a purple one.
Bundles sorted. Have we got any more?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on that.
Right, we'll wait on that.
Checkout error is sorted.
Checkout error is sorted. So you can now all check out. Thank goodness for that. That's a bit of a tense time, isn't it? Like, no, come on, we want to check it out. This is lovely. I think I need to do this. I like this.
It's good, isn't it?
So sometimes when I go home, I'll have a proper lazy day and I'll sit on the sofa and I'll watch TV all day because I can, and it's been a long week. But then I start eating chocolate and then I don't stop. So I'm one of those people who can go without food all day, but as soon as I start,
are you?
I can stop. Yeah, because I never have time to have breakfast. So this will keep my hands busy, it'll keep my mind busy, it'll keep my dexterity going. That blinking tool is ridiculously fabulous.
It is, isn't it?
I've never seen that before. You didn't even see it move. I expected it to like curl it so that you could see it. Oh my goodness me, it's like done in it. If you blink, you miss it.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. We are going to try and see if we can get any more. Don't forget, you can buy the templates separately for the circles if you want, $3.99. But if you buy anything on the show, you will get that free, which is great, right?
Can you see why I put the centre in first? Because
Yep.
I'm butting right up to it. So it would be quite hard to jam that in. I wanted to show you, I've got some pinks I was going to start putting on. Oh, let's find a centre for my... I've got a centre. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I know I'm getting a bit distracted, but it's just, there's so much to show you. I wanted to quickly show everybody the crimper.
Right, okay.
If that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because that gives you a different look. And if they do get some more bundles, you're going to want to see.
Right, so you've seen the basics of how Corinne's done that and started to build up that bouquet.
Yeah.
Now we've got something where you can crimp the paper, which is fabulous. So Corinne's going to show you this. So I can still quill even though it's crimped.
Exactly.
Perfect.
All I'm going to do, so look, all it do is, can you see it turns like that? And it's turning both of those cogs at the same time. So you've got a fine crimp or a coarser crimp. I can't think of a better way to describe it than fine and coarse.
Yay,
so
Carol. Third time lucky, sorted and checked out.
There we
well
go.
done.
So I'm turning that and it bites it. And I'm just putting that through there. I'm just going to turn that round now and hold it. I was just trying to show you what I was doing.
You've also got instructions actually on the tool. So it says insert the quilling paper and gears. Coarse crimp is the top gears. Fine crimp is the bottom gears. Gently hold the base and turn the knob to start crimping. Guide paper straight into the gears while crimping. Okay, so you can get two different types of crimp with it as well. And you'll never use your instructions because it's on the tool itself.
Now my next thought was, if I then put this into this machine, is it going to take all my crimp out? Mel's going, no. She's going, no, of course it's not. And it isn't. So I can slide that into there. There we go. Actually makes it easier because you've almost got a groove to put it in. And then I'm going to go.
That's mad. I could do that all day, Sam.
So I can take that.
Right.
And then I'm going to let it, I'm just letting it expand a little bit. You could use your circles, but I'm just trying to show you. So I'm just letting it expand. And if you want it bigger, you just give it a little bit of a twiddle. And then I'm going to get my glue and my glue stick. And I'm going to get a little bit of glue, put the glue on the end, and then...
We should have put those applicators on the shelf.
I know. There we go.
You'll find them if you search glue applicators on the website. I think we've still got a few in stock.
Once we've done that, I'm just letting that bite. Then you can I'm just going to do it on that point. You can still shape exactly as you did before. So you can see we're getting exactly the same shape, but now...
Right, just pop it onto your hand and keep it really still, Corinne, please, and then our lovely Laura can get right in. How fabulous is that?
Doesn't that look gorgeous?
Yeah, that's really cool. And you get that in your kit anyway, so you're getting both of them.
So you can either do the plain ones or the crimpy ones.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Right, let's come back to the counter and just go through what we've got left. So your kit, we're going to see if we can get any more for you. All right, so make sure that you stay tuned and we'll let you know if you can get any more. We're really glad that you managed to get it. Oh, I missed getting the Quilling bundle. We're trying. All right. How will you do the flower stems, says Pauline? I would just colour them. I would use a pen.
I can show them that in a minute.
All right. Okay, we can show you that as well. Perfect. Right, let's talk about papers, shall we? Because you've got your light ones. Oh, all allocated, right?
They're all
Okay.
allocated, but check out.
Check out. Now you can. Check out. Right, they're gone. Got to be quick here, you know. And then we've got your darks. I love these. These are really beautiful. They're like your jewel tones. I don't know which one I would choose. I think I might have to have both. So you've got your olive green in here. So we start off with 2 yellow-based greens, okay? I know the screen will strobe slightly because it's lines really close together. That's why you never wear stripes or spots on TV, because it strobes. So you've got your olive green. You've then got a darker version of your olive green. Then we go into your blue-based green. All right, so you've got your emerald in there as well. This is a beautiful colour. It's like a dark navy. It's wonderful, absolutely elegant, really, really lovely. Then you've got a royal blue. Then you've got a teal. You've got a brighter teal. You've then got your purple, which is very regal. You've got a wonderful bright pink in there, but it's not bright as in fluorescent. It's a very, very grown-up colour, I would say. You've got your oranges. You've got an orange-based red, so it starts with an orange base. And then you've also got a blue red. I talk to you about colours all the time, don't I? So you've got your orange there, which is orange with a little bit of another colour in it, and then you've also got your deep dark blue red in there as well. You're then going to get your greys, because I'd like to do one of these just in the greys and the black and the white. I think that would look fabulous. So you've got that. You've also got your darker grey. You've got a black in there, and then you've got this lovely, almost like a chestnut colour. Really pretty brown in there as well. Shop Dark, $24.99 is going to get you those. Cracking deal. Love that. Right, now don't forget, you order anything on this show, you're going to get your template free. You're also going to get a printable version of that you can print off so you know what size holes they are. You're also going to be able to get the download from the product on the website for those bouquets that Corinne was showing you. So you're going to be able to get that, plus you'll get all the education, plus the safe in the knowledge that if anything goes wrong, so I don't think it will, but if it does, you've got our customer services to come back to, all right? So that's that bit. Now then, let me just recap this card for you. You're getting 100 sheets of this, A4, I think it's about a 140 GSM, so it's a nice lightweight card, brilliant for your mats and layers. If you don't like that colour yellow, just get a marker and go over it. You can change the colours if you want to. You've got your yellow, your orange, your green, your red, and you've also got your blue in there as well. Shop paper, $9.99 will get you that one. Now, if you do want some glue, this is washable PVA, so you can put it on different mediums and then you can wipe them. So if you've got something like a wooden ornament and you want to wipe that with something wet, you don't want that water going into that wood, this is fabulous. If you used a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of this this would also work with your quilling. I don't think you could make as many quills in a lifetime to use all of that glue, but it's a litre for $8.99. Also, you can use it as a sealer, right? Exactly, because it can go, it'll make it waterproof. I just want to show you this. Our lovely Geraldine sent these in. This is her first ever quilling project. How amazing is that? Isn't that incredible? Absolutely fabulous, Geraldine. And then she's also made this fish look. And what we try and do here at Highlight Crafts is take you on a journey. So we don't throw you in at the deep end. Well, I do sometimes. But we take you on that journey. So if you want to be doing what Geraldine's doing, you can absolutely do that and get hold of your products today. Right, Corinne, back over to you, my love.
Yeah.
We've got about 9 minutes left.
Well, to show you this is going to take 2 minutes, so we can do some other little bits. Oh, that's not done. Right, all I do is I cut a strip. I'm going to put a little bit more glue
Lorraine
on.
says, I would stamp my picture, then do a background all over with the bubbles that Mel was doing the other day, and then put my quilling over the top.
How beautiful.
That'd be nice. Yeah, it would. That'd be lovely.
This is why, as Mel said, you need your squeezy tweezers, because I can let go of this, I can hold it, and it's doing.
Absolutely.
So all I'm doing is...
And they're the Craftmaster ones, aren't they? That come in the pack with the blade, with the... Oh, no, we do sell a pack. The Craftmaster toolkit with the craft knife, the reverse tweezers, your embossing tools, your piercing tool, and your spare blades. I think we had it on a deal with the A3 mat, didn't we? I think that might still be on. I'll get Sam to have a look for you and see if we can put a link in, because working on a mat will be brilliant for that. And that mat you can put on your light board, which will be even better for doing your quilling, which will be fabulous.
And that's all you do. Did you see? You
No,
saw
we need
one...
to see you again,
okay,
please.
no
'cause
problem.
I was talking.
Let me make sure my end is straight.
Let's do my job.
It's okay. So I'm going to put it up to where I want it to be.
Right.
So if you remember the one that Geraldine was showing you, the letter P, she had a border all the way around the P, and then she'd filled it in. She would do an exact... Oh, thank you very much. This bit here. Can you see this bit here? She's done it in exactly the same way.
Yep.
She's got the shape, and she's got her paper.
If you've got scan and cut, you can get the scan and cut to draw the shape, draw the letter,
Yeah.
and then work over that line, because you can use a pencil. You just have to drop your pressure right back.
So we can just measure that and then cut it. And then, like I say, I'm going to get my squeezy tweezers. I'm going to pick it up. And then, this is why you need some glue like that, because you can then just dab it in. And as we keep saying, it's the smallest amount of glue possible. There we go. You can just see I've got a tiny little bit of glue, and then I offer it up to there, and then I just guide it along that line.
Lovely.
There we go, just like that. And then just encourage it to there. And then when I have finished that, I would get another piece, because you can see on there, and I would just glue a piece across the top, almost as the border. Nothing more complicated. It's not a shape as such. It's just glued across the top.
Okay.
So that is all. I just need to pop a little bit more. I didn't put quite enough glue just there. So I can then just pop that on like that.
Fabulous.
There we go.
Right, so when you did the crimping, did you do the fine one or the wider one?
The top one, which was the wider one.
Okay, can we see the bottom
course
one
you
then,
can.
please?
Of course you can. We'll do it in the yellow again, then you can come... What did I do? It's over there. So we just take it in. Let me just make sure I'm turning it the way I want it. Yep. So pop it into there, and then we just turn. Once it's started to bite, it just goes all along. And can you see it's coming out?
That's really cool.
Really, really easy to do. Oh, there's the one. No, that wasn't that one. Oh, thank you so much. Good job you're here, Laura. Oh, I've just broken that in half. Never mind, that was me. So pop it onto here, onto there, and then...
That's bonkers, that.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
This is going to be quite a small one, because I caught the the paper.
We've added more stock.
Yay!
It's allocating pretty quick.
Right, we've added more stock to the toolkit. So you're going to get your quilling crimper, Corinne's just showing you how to use, and your little electric tool, plus your free stencil, plus your download of your sizing download, plus your download of your bouquets. Now your downloads, your printable downloads, you download just like your reflections. Go to the product, click on the product and download them from there. They're free. And your stencil will automatically be added into your basket for you. Shop bundle, $25.99. You'll get all of that with it, plus the education that will go with it, because it sounds like we're going to be building a quilling brand. I love that. When Stephanie decided to open Highlight Crafts, she said, I've got one more brand in me. Yeah, and I was like, within 6 months, we had 1 million, didn't we?
So you can see on here, this one was my coarser crimp, and this one, I know it's smaller, but I snapped the paper, and that's the finer crimp. So you can just see they do come out slightly different.
Pauline says, thank you, Corinne. Oh yes, got my quilling machine. I've had all the other stuff for years, just never used it, lol. Thank you guys, you're welcome, Lorraine. How fabulous is that?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Right, so I'm going to show you a couple of fun shapes, just so that you can be doing some other bits.
You've got about 4 minutes, Corinne.
Okay, I'll do one more shape. We're going to build on this, as we said. We're going to build on this, and we can work on some of these shapes and do. So let's have a look.
Are you all right if I leave you? Because I'm going to go next door and get ready for my next show.
Of course you can.
Lovely.
Right. So pop it in. She says you've got 4 minutes. How many quills could I make with this in 4 minutes? I could make dozens. So I'm just going to, if you want to bring it onto your template, if we say, okay, I'm going to make, I want them all the same, let's make them all consistently 13 mil. I don't know why, I just saw that one. I quite like that one. Put it into there and just let it unravel to 13 mil. I'm going to pick it back up. I'm going to get my glue. I'm going to pick up the tiniest bit of glue. I'm going to pop that into there. And then I'm going to just pop there. There we go. Now, same as before, ideally I'd just give that a minute to, oops, look, that, just giving that glue a minute, because it's only the smallest amount of glue. You are going to have to just, it is a good idea, just to give it time to bite. And then all I'm going to do is keep it on that point. Remember, I always put that on my point, just so that you can't see it. So I'm going to still make my teardrop, bring some of those down. And then once I've done that, I'm going to get anything that, you know, with a point, and I'm going to take that half opposite to there, and I'm going to press it down. And then I'm going to take it back, and I can just manipulate it a couple of times, and then you will, it's hard to do it from this angle. I could do it really easily when I was on there. We can then just bring it down into our heart. I just need to, what I would do here is maybe go back in, oops, and then just give it a little bit of a shape. Oops. Why is it always easier when you haven't got a camera pointing at you? I'm going to show you this one. So I manipulated this one. There you go. It's just not going to do it because I'm going to run out of time. But can you see how you can just manipulate it? But look at this. So again, start with a circle. Pinch one end to give you your teardrop. That's going to be the basis of so many of your projects, your flowers and everything. Pinch both ends to give you the Marquis eye. Pinch the one end and then press it down to give you the heart. Then I pinched one end and then splayed out the other two sides to give me my triangle. You can see the square would just literally work round. The half moon, I did a Marquis eye and then pushed it in at the middle. And then the large heart was just 2 teardrops put together. But you can see how I could be adding more around there to create a flower. Right, I've got 1 minute left. If you haven't got it already, grab your tool. It's going to change the way you quill. You're going to get the tool and you're going to get the quill. And the code for that, hopefully she'll just put that on. Sam, can I have the code, sorry, for the tool? If we've got any left, sorry. Bundle, they are, shop bundle, $25.99. They've reloaded some more stock, so make sure you get those. You've got your papers, you've got shop light, you've got shop dark, and you've also got your glue as well. They're the main things you want, but please make sure you've got yourself some tweezers, or come back and I can show you another time how to do things like the leaves, because those are the leaves for this template. You can see they just fit on there. Really, really easy to do. I think you can almost work it out. It's just a little square. So yeah, you can work out those to put on to there. So it's time to go. Mel will be back through the wall in the next couple of minutes. So until then, I'm back in a couple of hours. Check out your baskets because this will go quickly, and we'll see you very soon.